What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. Now, today is a very special day, and today is the finals of the World Championship that is happening. But before the World Championship happens, we need to go over the decks that did, what decks have performed well, what has happened at the World Championship. A lot of interesting things have happened, and I know that there is a surprise deck, basically, in the finals in the Masters division. But the first thing we're going to look at is, if you don't know, for the finals, to get to Worlds, actually, you got to get, 500 points, and you go to play day one, and then day one, I think you had to get 4 wins, so you had to get 12 points, and that advances you to a day two. And these are all the people who advanced to day two, and we weren't able to get everybody's deck list, but we could kind of see what we kind of had here. So this is from day one, and this is good to look at because the competitors in day two, they're like, hey, what did well day one? We really haven't had a big tournament in the Burning Shadows format outside of the ARG Invitational. So you see Gardevoir GX, which is a surprising deck. It's brand new. There was a lot of hype behind it, and Aaron Tarbo getting that first seed going to day two. I mean, it's not first seed; it just have to be alphabetical. They post everybody who made the list right here. Everybody, their name is alphabetical. But you got Aaron Tarbo making Gardevoir GX. You got Alessandro playing the Tapu Koko Garbodor Necrozma, and that's pretty interesting. Tapu Koko Garbodor Necrozma deck. You got Mega Quasar, which is really nice. Alex Wilson, he's done fairly well throughout the year with Mega Quasar. I'm pretty sure he won a regionals with it, if I remember correctly. Alex Silver, Garbodor Drampa, not a surprise there. Now, Garbodor was a deck that was on the decline because of Gardevoir GX. We definitely thought it was a hard counter for it. Decidueye Ninetales, no big surprise there from Ben Sock. Carl playing Mega Quasar. And you see there's going to be questions like this. Garbodor is something we don't know what it's going to be. It could be Drampa, Zorg, Lele, Drampa, Zorg, I don't know. There's a ton of different ways you can play it. Espeon, and now, if you watch today's thing, there's even Golisopod. Alright, so you got Garbodor Drampa, you got Deciduplume, Tabulu Lurantis made cut, which is pretty interesting. I thought those deck that wasn't really successful, but it did make cut, which is amazing. Garbodor Drampa, Lola Ninetales, Drampa, Volcanion. There you go. That's one deck we really don't see too much. We got the Mega Quasar, Vikabulu, another Vikabulu, so congratulations. Another Mega Ray, Golisopod, Vikabulu, Gardevoir, Decidueye, Guardy, Volcanion, Mega Quasar, Golisopod GX. It just says Golisopod GX by itself, so really don't know too much. Garbodor, Espeon, Gardevoir, Vespiquen. So Vespiquen did make it through with San Vernoy. Decidueye Ninetales, Flareon, Espeon, Garbodor. Alright, it's just the Espeon Garbodor, basically. Garbodor, Espeon, Vikabulu, Golisopod, Metagross. Oh, Metagross made a cut. That's pretty cool. That's the only one to make cut that we know of. Mega Quasar and Decidueye. So you can see the big decks are pretty much like Mega Quasar. You got the Decidueye. And yeah, I mean, those right there are like the two biggest decks that you see at day one. Guardy was there somewhat. You got some Garbodor. So you got to think, looking at day one, you're like, alright, so Mega Quasar is a good play. You see, Decidueye is a good play. So what counters those decks? Well, Garbodor does counter the decks pretty nicely. Because you got to remember, day one, everybody's hyping on Guardy. And, everybody's hyping on Guardy. So then all the Garbodor players do really want to play the Garbodor that oh my goodness, where am I trying to go right now? Alright, so Guardy was hyped up, which made it where Garbodor players don't want to play because they're scared of Gardevoir. But then they say day two, they see the Decidueye, they see day one, and they see that Decidueye and that Mega Quasar is everywhere. And okay, this is happening, so maybe, all of a sudden, Garbodor becomes a really good play all of a sudden, because it can counter the Mega Quasar, it can counter Decidueye, which, Decidueye and Mega Quasar both counter Gardevoir, and it becomes this weird little circle. So that's what you gotta think going to day number two. So day number two, they play 8 rounds, they cut to a top 8, and this is where we're at last night. I don't even know how to say it. I think this is Reije and Sho Sasaki. Now, in this one, you would have, let's see, so I have all the decks beside me. So right? I don't know how to say his name. He is playing Garbodor, Necrozma, Espeon, Tapu Koko, Mewtwo. So it's basically like a Garbodor toolbox deck versus Sho, who is playing the Golisopod Garbodor. So Golisopod was a very unique deck that we really haven't seen. We've seen like Golisopod be paired with Evolutions. We see Golisopod be paired with like Zork, but we really haven't seen a play with Garbodor, and that's where the Japanese players came in out of nowhere with. We have Sam Chin versus Naoto Suzuki playing another Golisopod deck. Okay, then you have Pablo, aka Tablemon, playing the what is it? Guardi GX. You have Diego playing Guardi GX, so Guardi GX mirror match. You have Xander Pero playing Espeon Garbodor, and Jimmy Pendarvis, who I think was playing Espeon Garbodor. Yeah, he was playing Espeon Garbodor as well. All right, so over here you have I want to say, yeah, Sho Suzuki won, so he took down the other. He took down the Garbodor deck. So you have Golisopod advance to the top 4. You see Naoto gonna advance playing the Golisopod Garbodor, so he'll make it a top 4. You have Diego taking down the Gardevoir mirror match, and then you have Xander taking down Jimmy in the Espeon Garbodor mirror match. So looking at this, you're like, all right, so you got you now have what? 3 Garbodor decks, 1 is Espeon, 2 are Golisopod, and overall there was 6 Garbodor decks. Now, reckon, I mean, there was like this one was different. We got this one. This is Drampa Garb. This one was, I didn't even go over these two, but I'm sorry about that. Naoto Suzuki. He was Golisopod. So yeah, this is Drampa versus Golisopod. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 different Garbodor decks in cut. I mean, Espeon Garb pretty much the same matchup. And you have, unfortunately, the 2 Gardevoir players had to play against each other in top 8. I imagine they didn't. If both Gardevoir players on the different sides of the bracket, we might have had a Gardevoir versus Gardevoir matchup. But unfortunately, we have now a Gardevoir versus Xander playing the Espeon Garb. We now have Sho Suzuki playing Naoto Suzuki playing both Golisopod. So now you have a Golisopod Garbodor mirror match and a Gardevoir versus Espeon Garbodor. And we know, Gardevoir GX, it was built to beat the Garbodor decks, and that's what's going to happen. Diego will take down Xander 2-0. It was a pretty brutal match to watch. It was pretty easy for Diego. And hold on, I can't remember who advanced. Oh man, did I forget? Oh man, I want to say that. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So that's what I thought. Okay, so it's Naoto would take down. Sorry, I had to look at my thing. I had my thing to the side. I was like, what? I can't read this right now. We'd have Naoto would actually take down Sho Suzuki in top 4. It was we barely watched game number 3, but I think it went to game number 3. Naoto will barely win. It's a weird mirror match for sure. And then we have Diego, who took down Xander. So in the finals, we now have a Gardevoir GX versus a Golisopod Garbodor deck. And guys, this is going to happen here, and right now is the I'm going to post this right when the junior division will start. It's going to be on Pokemon.com/live, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Who is going to win? Is it going to be Golisopod, or is it going to be Gardevoir GX? The cool thing about this is it is basically 2 new decks from Burning Shadows, which is very exciting. And I'm excited to see Golisopod making it to the to this far. The interesting thing about the Golisopod deck, people like, you had to play it Force the Giant Plants, you got to play with Eevees, and we're seeing that is Naoto. Yeah, Naoto. He is showing, you don't need the Force, you don't need the Evolutions. I'm just gonna Acerola, pick up my damaged Pokemon. I'm just gonna Guzma, bring your Pokemon up. I'm gonna cross and cut GX to knock you out, and I'm gonna be good to go. And we saw that done very well. And I really think that Golisopod will take this. Guardy needs a ton of energies to one-shot a Golisopod. I mean, Guardy needs a bunch of energy to one-shot a Golisopod. They do have Guardy to use Twilight to get all the item cards back into the deck to make Garbodor basically useless. But the way it's going to go is who gets the hit first. If Golisopod gets hit first, they can punish Diego and take 2 hits. They're basically trading 2 hits for each other. But we see that Nacho does play multiple Ace rolls, pick up those damaged Glissopods, and keep basically recycle his Glissopods over and over again. I'm excited to see who's going to win, and will Japan take it back to back 2 years in a row, or will Argentina take it instead? Unfortunately, no America made it to finals again. Jacob Van Wagner was the last. Oh man, 2015. I always remember Archie's stories. But there we go, guys. And then tomorrow we'll cover whatever deck wins. I'll try my best to get the deck list. Hopefully we post it online. If not, we'll try our best just to mimic it. Now, if it is Gardevoir, maybe not cover it. I think regardless, we're going to cover Golisopod. I don't know what we're going to cover. Let me know what deck you want to see for Main Deck Monday. Is there something in the top cut you want to see? I really think I want to cover Golisopod. Garbodor, even though we covered Golisopod and we've covered Garbodor, but we really haven't covered them 2 together. This Japanese list is very interesting because it does play Rainbow, Grass, and DCEs. So it's a very unique list. But there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in the finals. Alright, guys. Have a great day, and let's see what deck do you want to win, what deck do you want to see for Main Deck Monday, and maybe for Road 2s and all that kind of stuff. But have a great day. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.